Hey guys, welcome back to Sorin Gaming. Today I think we have something kind of special. I'm excited about it to share with you, and that is our recent alpha rag boss fight we did. This is something that we've actually done a lot of in the past, and we've just kind of been doing other maps lately. We've been on Scorched Earth, trying to get a Phoenix, Aberration. We got into Reaper King, farming, and all sorts of stuff. And anyway, we just haven't been doing rag, but we got a network of teleporters on rag, so they're very hungry for element, and so we must go back and boss. So anyway, today we're gonna do a video of our alpha rag arena setup and kind of how we do it, and yeah, hopefully show you what you might need if you want to do the same thing. So just a couple things I want to go over. We are on Legacy Official, so anybody who's on an official server will have the same difficulty. To do this boss, you have to have 25 of all of the boss trophies. The ones that really, only ones that really give us any issue are the Basileus Blubber, Megalania Toxin, and Thyoclaws. You have to a little bit go out of your way to pick those up, but really nothing too bad. And then one of each of the artifacts, except for Devious. Now we don't, as it turns out, get all of the artifacts on rag. We get the Hunter on the island or on the center because we don't want to do the jungle cave. And then also the pack, or maybe I said the pack, but the pack and the Hunter are both hidden behind caves on rag, and so you can get them real easily on the island or on the center. So definitely recommend that. As far as Dino setups, we usually go with 3 people, and we bring 17 Theries, which are not ridden, and then we bring 3 Utes. And our stats on our Theries are about 30,000 hit points and around 1100 melee, and the Utes are about 20,000 hit points and probably 2,000 stamina, but those stats aren't super important. Kind of the reason that we do 3 Utes is because, from our experience, the hardest part of this fight is actually the Manticore portion. He does these purple missiles that do torpor, and he just targets players over and over and over. And if you don't have Utes basically putting their buffs on each other and on the other dinos, you're going to lose dinos. They're going to pass out through the course of the fight. So we bring 3 Utes just to make sure that we have a lot of that roar going out at all times. And then also if one person DCs, we'll still have 2 people. So highly recommend that setup. If you're doing medium, sometimes we don't. Well, on hard we do 15 veggie cakes per Theory, so that's how we keep those healed up through the fight. Sometimes we do medium, we'll just actually bring a pig instead and just do 2 Utes, and that's plenty fine too. But on hard you actually get 400 element, which is super nice. And let's see. So just general tactics that you'll see in this video. When we go in, or usually Manticore will come and mess with your Theories a little bit, and I don't bother with it too much. I let them attack a little bit, but I don't tell them to attack him. I wait till Dragon comes, and I then whistle them all to attack target on Dragon. I'll also usually push J when we first get in and run across the river into kind of the big open field just to get him out of that clumped up area. Recommend that. So for that, you want to make sure that all your Utes or all the dinos that your players are going to be riding, that those are set to ignore group whistles. Otherwise you can run into some issues. And also I'd set them on passive. Other things, just basic gear that we bring in. We wear flak armor. Also recommend maybe bring a gas mask for the later portions of the fight with Manticore and the torpor. If you wear the gas mask at the very start of the fight, it's most likely going to get broken because there are dimorphs and pterodons that attack your player during the first portion, and it will tear through those pretty fast. And then usually I'll run next to the Theories when those come out and attack me, and those will usually kill those for me. Also, it's a good idea to bring some medical brew just to heal yourself up in that early portion, because you might take some direct damage, and then usually we'll have some good healing food and water. Also, people sometimes like to ride on the DPS dinos. I highly recommend against it, because what happens is whenever Dragon dies, if you're on a dino next to it, you get stuck. When the rock elementals die, if you're on a dino next to them, you'll get stuck. And then also just the dinos around you hold you in. And Manticore, like I said, throughout the fight is shooting down purple missiles. And if you have a purple cloud underneath you, it's going to very likely break your gas mask and then make you pass out, maybe make your Dino pass out, and just kind of leads to bad things. So I think the safest strategy is just keep your players on the Utes, keep them dancing around, keeping the buff up, and let your animals do their work. So just final word of advice is that you will probably want to check Dragon's body when it's on the ground, because oftentimes the Dinos don't auto harvest it. So you want to pick up the element from his body directly. And then also I've heard that if you get the last hit as a player on a boss, then you don't get the element. So anyway, we don't have any players on boss DPS Dinos, so that's not an issue for us, but don't do that. And yeah, that's about it. So hope you enjoy the video, and definitely please leave if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and we'll be sure to answer them. And yeah, just appreciate you watching. Thanks, and hope you enjoy. Right before it starts, so.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm so white screened. Okay.
Okay, we do not want them attacking that thing if we can help it.
Your health.
What do you got here? Trying to get away from these.
Dragon is almost done, yeah. Oh, I'm hurting. Okay, my gas mask broke.
Yeah, mine broke as well. Pteranodons, whatever.
I was supposed to use a gas mask immediately. Yeah, the Dimorphodons just wrecked me. Okay, I'm gonna get you energized here.
Okay, we have. I do need some energy up here too, guys.
My helm on.
So, anybody explain what we're doing here?
Go for it.
So the buff counteracts torpor from Manticore. Good hit. Come on, move. Yeah, it's great if you get direct hit though.
Yeah, elemental.
Okay, yeah, rock elemental's up. Although it's great, he's staying on the ground a long time. That was awesome.
And just for your video, the buff only works when it's actually all the way up. A 1/3 buff doesn't do anything. So you need to make sure that the Utes in particular always have a full buff, because the Manticore is going to target them throughout the fight. It's important to do that, or else your guys will eventually get knocked out.
We've had some sleeping Uties in our time.
Yeah,
So you can see the theories are really good. Like they switch targets super fast when Manticore lands, and we find that if players don't approach Manticore, he's more likely to stay on the ground longer.
I would really like this guy to not follow me around quite.
I'm gonna go check to see if there's any element in Dragon. There was, although I'm stuck on the ground.
You're off your Ute.
I am, but okay. Okay, I got the element. Whew, glad we got that out.
I think this guy could use more stamina, actually. I'm surprised. 1800 I thought would be enough, but
Even.
yeah. Ooh, running. We need to make sure that everyone's buffed. Okay.
So John, you put 15 veg cakes on all the fairies?
Did.
Which I don't think they usually use that much, but
But for hard, if we have a fight go badly, we do sometimes need all of them on just a few of the theories that get hit the worst by the fire.
well, I think we're all of the mind that if we have them, there's no sense not using them.
And you gotta be real careful with Dragon. You can get stuck in him real easily if you get too close to him. Okay, sorry, y'all need buffs.
I do. Mostly I need some stamina.
Yeah, as do I. Ooh, what do you got here?
What stamina? I think that tranquilized buff is keeping me from regenning stamina as fast as I could. Ooh. I've got no buff, but I'm okay on torpor.
You look like you have a buff on my screen, but
I got just a bit a second ago.
now you can also, if you're having a really bad time on one of your utes, run to the edge of the map.
Uh-oh, I'm lagged.
Or lagged.
This is the worst possible thing that could happen is for everyone to lag out.
Hopefully he'll stay on the ground.
I'm at about a third torpor.
I have
My
zero
torpor's going
torpor.
up. My torpor's going up too.
Why don't you guys maybe bait for a little bit? Or we could just kill him.
Yeah, make sure Mark gets the buff again. Oh no, that's you.
I think I need it. I'm behind it. His health is pretty low relative to what it normally, like, when it goes badly, he never lands. He's done a pretty good job landing today. Oh, he's almost dead.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
And don't get the last hit with your Dino, or else apparently you don't collect it.
Not apparently, we've had it happen.
If a player hits it, yeah.
I know that's true on Manticore. I don't know 100% that's true on Dragon, but I think it's true. Did someone grab the element off Dragon, by the way? Good, cool.
Oops, sorry, dear.
This is when we bust out the shotgun.
Yeah. Good luck dismounting.
And these guys have been through a lot of boss fights and are pretty leveled, so they'll actually kill the rock golems. But when we first started doing hard, I don't think we usually killed the rock golems. Definitely, we did not. We were when we were still using Rexes.
Yeah, Rexes get stuck on those and fierce.
Yeah, the Rexes can get fully boxed in, which is really scary.
Alright,
Where
all the rock
your-
elementals are done. 30 minutes left. I mean, that's pretty
Yeah, this is smooth.
fast.
I've got Torpor going down. Nope, I lied. It's going.
Oh.
He loves me.
Nope.
So are both y'all going to get access to something for doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
This character doesn't have access to the transmitter or teleporter. You'll get both.
Just gonna let him just bite on me.
That's weird. None of the guys are showing the buff for me right now. Oh, they're there.
Maybe we should maybe spread out. I don't know. Like sometimes doing things a little differently changes.
And usually, if he comes and hits a player, he'll try to stay on him. It is really nice if you can have a gas mask that makes it to this stage of the fight too. I do not.
Can you guys call these guys away from me? Thanks. It's strange that I kind of like to dodge his little... Oops.
Yeah, this time he landed with all of us in there. Yeah, I just learned a whole bunch of things. Tech generator, trough rifle, saddle, grenade. I'm only with the two that I cared about.
Alright guys, good job.
Yeah.
Pretty easy mode.
Hey,
Where's Bobby
well-
to the fireworks?
I guess I don't know how set up we would be. Well, we probably don't have everything to open up another one. I was going to say it might be worth it since we're all set up to run a medium with your other character real quick to get him access to stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we have this stuff, but so these guys all have about. This guy's used up 6 veggie cakes. That's the most I've seen.
Let's see, 4,
6.
6, 4. Use 3. Good.
A lot better than having like 2 minutes left.
Can I again just use the bird just to bring the theories over real fast?
Yeah, go for it.
I can get through the theories. And I have the element and all that good stuff on me.
You have the element from both.
There's a ute away.
I'm trying to move him.
Okay, I won't get the other one.
Sorry, one was stuck on the other. You can get him now if you want. Yeah, no levels.
I mean, these Tyrannuses are just so cute.
pulling back just a little bit real fast. Okay. See what we get.
I think
There you go.
everybody's on. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the bird's gone. Sure, it's here somewhere.
Other ant.
I see the bird.
Thanks guys for checking out the video. We hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, we hope you'll leave a comment, and hope you'll also check out some of the other videos we have. Thanks and have a great day.